All right, so in this video, we'll be talking about layout and composition. Let's say in this section, not just this video, because in some other videos to come, we'll be talking about layout and composition. So basically, layout and composition are just the arrangement of your design. That's the basic knowledge you should know. The layout are the arrangement and composition are the fundamental aspect of graphic design that involves arranging visual elements within a space to create a visually appealing design. So now there's something called alignment, and now we're talking about layout and composition. Are they different? Are they the same? Yeah, you can look at layout and composition like the broader model of alignment. So alignment falls under layout and composition. So for layout, you can see layout as sketching, as making little the making a way, or trying to figure out how your design, yes, trying to figure out how your design would actually look like. That is layout and composition. So then what is layout? Basically, what is layout? So first, layout refers to the overall arrangement of elements such as text, images and graphics within a design space. So it determines the visual structure and organization of content. So a well-planned layout considers factors such as hierarchy, balance, reading and visual flow to effectively communicate the intended message. Layout can vary based on the medium and purpose of the design, such as print, web or mobile interface. So if you are designing for different medium, if you are designing for different stuffs, you design them based on what they look like and you lay them out differently, you analyze them differently, you sketch them differently. So if you want to design for a website, there's a way you design for a website, there's a way you design for a mobile application, there's a way you design for packaging. The layout of a packaging is different from the layout for a web design or an advertisement design. So that is what we call layout, basically. To just arrange your design elements in such a way that it's looking appealing and visually um okay. So what are the key considerations in layout design? What are the key considerations? The first thing here is the grid system. Grid provides a framework for organizing content into columns and rows, ensuring consistency and alignment throughout the design. So um you to make a layout for different medium or different aspect of design, you can use your grid system. So you can create a grid such that you align them along the grid axis. So along, if you are going to on the column, you align what is going to be on the column, and make sure that the row too is well aligned. So example is what we have here. I've showed you guys this example before. Now this is a layout for probably a web. So whatever is here on this grid, this is the row and this is the column. So on this grid, we have the circle here, the rectangle here, and the organic shape that we have over here. So it's just aligning your design along a grid, making sure that you are snapping or making everything um, visually appealing on a grid. So then another consideration for us is white space. And white space, also known as negative space, we've talked about it. White space refers to the empty area between design elements. It helps improve readability, create visual balance, and guide your view. So we've already talked about white space. If you are seeing this white space for the first time, you can just refer to the second chapter of this book where we talked about white space, and also alignment and proximity. These are key aspects, key consideration of layout. So alignment also, and proximity. So what is proximity? I did not think we talk about proximity. So proximity is just um grouping elements that are related together, putting them a in a similar in a proxy area. So so that people can easily connect that, okay, these guys are actually related. So now in this example of proximity, now look at this example of a flyer. Let's say a church flyer. It's not really a flyer, but I just want you guys to understand how proximity can make your layout or your design looks great. So now this date, time, and venue, because they are related to what people are actually supposed to see, I put them in a related proxy. But imagine it is such a way that we separated them, your design is just going to look uh, it's just going to look awful. You may not People may not really understand it easily. But once you put your date, time, and venue in a close proxy, then people understand that, okay, this is what this person is trying to make us understand, that the date, time, and venue, and it's easy for you viewers to read the date, time, and venue at once instead of you separating them. So proximity can help group some elements on your design together. So in the next video, we'll be talking about composition. Composition. What is composition, and what are the key elements of composition? I'll see you in the next video.